All right, ladies and gents, we got Chris Sale up top going up against Milwaukee. Chris Sale is always in play, high strikeout rate, but at the end of the day, you got to pay to play. You feel me? Chris Sale's in play. Scooble is in play a little bit cheaper, $200 cheaper, going up against Seattle. I probably, you know what? It's probably going to come down to an ownership thing. They're probably going to be 30% owned, 25, 30% because you got Bradley right there. Bradley's $1,000 cheaper going up against the poor St. Louis Cardinals. I prefer Bradley so I can get that extra salary for bats. And I'm sure other people are gonna think like me. So you're gonna have a lot of um, ownership spread out amongst those three and Kirby. Not so much Reagan's because if anybody's been paying attention, Boston is the offense is pretty potent. Skill, Scooble, Bradley in play. Reagan's is in play, even though his matchup is tough. Kirby's absolutely in play, a little bit cheaper than the rest of those guys. 8,800. He's in play. Peralta against the Bums of Atlanta. They started off like Atlanta, and their fall off needs to be studied. At this point, I'm no longer waiting for them to get hot. I'm no longer waiting for them to hit. Fuck them. They are what they are. It is what it is. Fire Peralta because Atlanta's a part excuse of a team. Crawford going up against Kansas City. Kansas City's also been hitting the ball. Crawford is a righty. Fire Pascantino with always Massey batting leadoff. Cheat. They're all in play. Fire them up. Eric Fede against Tampa Bay. I'm not really. I don't. I rather get to the bats of Tampa Bay. Like Eric Fede is not a. Let's see what he's been doing. Let's see what he's been. I haven't been playing him, so let's just see what he's been doing. Last three games, five earned runs, three earned runs, two earned runs, four strikeouts, five strikeouts, five fantasy points, six fantasy points, 17 fantasy points. His ceiling was never high. He was always a good game manager. Won't kill you, but lately he's been giving up a few more runs, and his strikeout rate isn't that high. I'm not really interested in Eric Fede. Phillips against the Dodgers. That's already a no thank you. Gavin Stone against Philly. Philly will always be a dangerous offense. Um, you can fire up the lefties from Philly, along with you can fire up all of Philly to be honest with you, but especially the lefties you're going to be more scared about. Blackburn against Colorado. I was scared of him last time. I think he put up a decent performance. They're back. They're now they're in cores. I don't know if I want to play these games against the Angels. 1 run, 6 strikeouts, 22 fantasy points. If I'm playing a few lineups, maybe I'll take a shot on Blackburn. But if I'm playing one lineup, especially on FanDuel, it's not going to be Blackburn and Coles. You feel me? Rogers against Toronto. You can fire up Rogers. Well, the reason I said that is because I have no respect for Toronto. Let's see what he's been doing. 5 runs, 2 runs, 1 run, 2 runs, 3 strikeouts, 1 strikeout, 5 strikeouts. His ceiling is low. His ceiling is so low, it's basement low. You feel me? Um, 6K. I don't think it's worth it. Toronto's in play, but I say that reluctantly. Feltner, never played him, never will. Fire up the Mets. Fire up the left. You can fire up the lefties, but they're all in play. And you got Francis. Don't know who this is. Let's see who this is. Bowden Francis. He is not pitching a lot of innings, so I'm not even gonna look at him. And now we got our work cut out for us. Let's fire up one of our pitchers and let's get going. Taj Bradley, 92. Let's go with Bradley, so I can save my coin for bats. All right. Feels like a Bryce Harper. It feels like a Schwarber. Feels like a Schwarber dinger. We're gonna go Schwarber. Um, Trevor Rogers. Rogers is a lefty. Let's go back to Vladdy, 5,200. Let's get some value pieces. Let me see. You got you could probably play. Let's do this. You got Springer. Springer has some great games, but don't let it fool you. Some of his games, he just be out there doing nothing, scratching his ass. Let's go Loperfido. I prefer Loperfido to be batting in a 2-hole right in front of Vladdy. That way, if Vladdy gives us a dinger, he could bring home Loperfido. I will play Springer, but he's a lot cheaper. He's only 2,700. You get him for 2,700 in the 2-hole. Fire him up. So you compare him up with Vladdy, and then my last piece. You got Schwarber. I don't necessarily need a Philly. I just want a good cheap bat that I trust, or that's in a good spot. Oh, I already just said it. Let's go back to first base. Pascantino is going to be a pretty penny. Let's pick up Massey. But Massey is a second baseman. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go Massey. We're going to go Loperfido with Guerrero. You're going to go Schwarber. You can do Bryce Harper, either or. And then I'm going to start off with Taj Bradley. So we're going to go to FanDuel in about 15 seconds. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, you need help, you want me to send you my finalized optimal lines right before first pitch, no problem. Check out the Patreon, link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. And we do have Super Chats open. We're doing MLB, obviously. We're doing PGA. I don't even know if PGA is this week. Today's Tuesday. I got to check to see if they're playing PGA this week. If they are, we are. We're doing MMA on the weekends like we do every weekends. And yeah. So let's go to FanDuel. Let's get one of our pitchers. Skubal, Bradley, Kirby. I like Kirby. Kirby and Peralta's not that far off. I'll go Kirby. Like, who do you really fear from Detroit? Riley Green. I don't even know if Riley Green's playing. Let's see. Riley Green is he out? Got to be out. Let's see. Who are you? Yeah, he's out. So definitely not worried about Detroit at all. So you got Kirby. We're gonna go Bryce because I want if I can get both in the lineup, great. If not, I want either Bryce or Schwarber, 3,700, a little bit cheap. You know what? Let's throw Schwarber in this lineup also, 3,700. Let's pick up 29-17. Let's get 2 mid-range pieces and let's get out of here. No long to prolong this video. Pascantino, 3,300, absolutely in play. Cowser was a dud Tuesday night. Can always go back to him. Rosarania, O'Hearn. All right, let's do this. Tyler Phillips against the Dodgers. All right, let's pick up Tony's 48. Let's pick up Teoscar 3,500. That's not really a value piece, but let's pick up Gavin Lux. Let's see how much he is. 2,800. Okay, I can live with that. So we're gonna go Gavin Lux and Hernandez from. Let me just check something. Tyler Phillips is a righty. Okay. So we're going to go Gavin Lux and Teoscar Hernandez. We're going to go Schwarber, Bryce Harper with a pay-up pitcher. And Kirby, you still got $2,800 left. And I already mentioned a few value pieces. So, shouldn't be that hard to finish this lineup. Or if you want to rearrange it, get a little bit more salary flowing, you could probably take out one of Harper or Schwarber. You feel me? But listen, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Hope you had a profitable Tuesday night. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open, and I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.